so it was like either JB or nothing for me. So like I feel like I missed by a whisker looking at last year's cutoff.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Top Percentile YouTube channel. My name is Vidhan. MBA CET 2025 results are out, and in this interview, we have Ashutosh Deshpande with us, who was one of our students from in the top percentile. Many students are confused after the results as to should we go for a college, should we not go for a college. This interview is to know about Ashutosh's journey, how much he scored, what are his plans, and how did he prepare. He scored 99.91 percentile, and surprisingly, he won't be going for any college. So, we would want to know more about Ashutosh. And let's get started with the interview, guys. Hi, Ashutosh. Thank you for joining us for this interview.
Hey, hi Vedan, thanks for having me.
So, Ashutosh, before we start, if you can just quickly tell our audience about what's your background like, how did you study, how many mocks did you give?
Yeah, so hey all, my name is Ashutosh. I come from a fairly small town called Ambazai in Maharashtra. So I completed my engineering from COEP in 2021, and I have around 4 years of work ex. So as far as my preparation is concerned, I joined TTP around 3 months before the actual CT date. So my preparation was largely based on giving mocks and filling the gaps wherever I see. So like especially the TTP turbo mocks, they helped me a lot. So when I started, I was scoring in like mid 120s maybe, but the mocks really gave like a holistic picture of what my weaknesses are, and all I did was just fill those gaps, practice those questions, and uh, yeah.
So TTP Turbo Mocks really helped you. I'm really glad that it helped you. We had put in a lot of efforts to curate those mocks.
Yeah.
Secondly, Ashutosh, you told us that after COEP you have 3 years of work X. So there
Mhm.
are a lot of working professionals who are confused about preparation. They don't know how to prepare for CET with the hectic work schedule. How much time did you give for CET preparation on a daily basis and on weekends when you get more free time?
So, like as I mentioned earlier, right, my main focus was on just giving mocks. So whenever I found time, I mean, I attempted around like not many, but around maybe 10 to 15 mocks. So midway, like I had an idea like what my weaknesses are. Especially what I saw is I was weak in VARC, especially the vocabulary part and some other topics in logical reasoning. Because I have an engineering background, I was decent in quants. So like I focused my prep largely on English, especially vocab, and in LRs to some of the specific topics that I particularly found tough.
Okay, but when it comes to quants and LR abstract, there are certain things that you wouldn't know right after getting in after engineering, right? So you
Yeah,
need some kind of preparation, correct? So how did you prepare for that?
right. So I like at the start of the prep, I just started by taking mocks. And so by the time I gave two, three mocks, like I have a background of some of these competitive exams that I gave in my school days. So I sort of had an idea how these things work, but I just needed to brush those things up, identify my weak areas, and just work on them. So the
Okay.
mocks earlier in the preparation, giving those mocks really helped.
Hmm. Got it, Ashutosh. So now this very important question that I would like to ask, and many of our viewers would be interested in this, is that you scored 99.91, but you're not willing to take any college this year,
Mhm.
and you'll be preparing again. So, what is the thought process behind this? Why wouldn't you probably go for a Sydenham and in while being in Sydenham, prepare for CET again and try for JBIMS? Or you'd be taking up a job, continuing your job and preparing for JBIMS. What's the process like?
Yeah, so like I have a fairly like decent job currently. So I was only so it was like either JB or nothing for me. So like I feel like I missed by a whisker looking at last year's cutoff. So I will be I mean I'm not like pinpointed decided on it, but probably I will go on and prepare next year as well.
But what is the motivation to prepare for JBIMS? Is it because the salary after 3 years of working is almost at par with colleges like Sydenham, Welingkar, which is why you want to go for JB, or it's the alum base, or it's the students, it's the professors? What's the reason?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the cohort that you get, the type of people you meet in GB is it's like it's completely different, right? So there is a value. I believe there is a value of doing MBA from a premier B school, and I wouldn't want to compromise on that. That's why, I mean, for me, the target was JB, and I would want at least one more shot at it.
Right. So it's not about the money then? Can we believe that?
I mean, it is, of course, it's a part, like there is a monetary aspect to it, but not just the money, but also the network that you get, the kind of people that you meet, you
I
know.
get it. I get it. I understand. So, Ashur, there's one more thing that people often believe that if suppose this time I've given CET, it's a task preparing for CET again for 1 more year. It takes a toll on you
Hmm.
going through the same process again, mocks, mentoring sessions, doubt solving sessions, again looking at the videos. So, how do you motivate yourself for 1 more year? Don't you get tired? Isn't there any fatigue?
I mean, the performance or the score that I got this year, like it in itself is a motivation. So I have confidence that I mean, I have what it takes to get that score. Uh, I mean, I have talked to like Aditya and Srikanth as well. So they have also they also motivated me. Having their support, constant support, has also helped. Um, yeah.
That's nice. That's good to hear. So, how are you planning to prepare for this? Are you going to start right from now or probably towards the end, October? And
Uh,
would you also give appear for CAT?
so I am not like finalized on all the things right now. Maybe I'll let this feeling sink in first, and maybe assess probably in the next month, and then decide.
Okay, and decide the preparation or the exams as well.
Yeah, I mean both. So if I deciding on giving CT again, probably give CAT as well.
Makes sense, makes sense. So that's what we keep telling our students also. When they say that they just want to prepare for CET, our thinking is that why not go for all the exams? Why not prepare for the toughest exams so that when the time comes for CET, it'll be easier for you all to crack the exam. You'd be knowing more, you'd be used to difficult problems, so solving easy ones would be easier.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If you prepare for CAT, you are anyways covering the syllabus.
That's what. So, guys, which is why we keep asking you to prepare for CAT, and which is the exact reason we started with CAT courses as well for this year. You can have a look at our website. You can talk to us through the phone number that we've mentioned in the description. You can even talk to us on Instagram. We've kept our CAT and CT courses at a very affordable rates. You would be having all the mentoring sessions, doubt solving sessions, personal mentoring, mocks, books, live lectures, everything is covered. It's a one stop solution for you all. So if you're interested, just hit us up and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much, Ashutosh, for being with us for this interview, motivating our students to not settle for anything less, but just always choose the best one. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.